Most people think vodka is a turn-up drink, but our next guest is also using it to make a difference while getting turned up.
Of course you had to put that in. Of course you had to put that in. Here with his new premium drink and details on how they are giving back is Absolut Director of Communications, Tom Roberts. Tom, hi, nice to meet you. Welcome to Arise 360.
Thank you.
All right.
Shannon's been all excited about
I know, and I don't have a drink, but I'm like excited, of course, for the give back portion of it.
There it
is. But you know, it seems like a lot of vodkas have been on the decline recently, but Absolut vodka is also, it seems like it's on the incline. What's in your cups over there in corporate world? What are you guys doing with Absolut Elyx?
Well, I mean, I think Absolut's been a kind of a staple in the U.S. for a long time, and yeah, you're right. I mean, it's a very strong brand, and I think part of the reason for that is it's always been on the front of culture. So when the brand launched in the 80s, Absolut was a brand that was really embracing the artist community and doing something that no one else was doing. And then in the 90s, the brand was really supporting the gay rights community. So then, you know, a few years ago when we launched Absolut Elyx, which is kind of the luxury expression of Absolut, we wanted to continue that heritage and do something that drives culture forward and is a bit more progressive, which is why we're not just selling a product, we're giving back as well.
And we want to talk about the ways that you're doing that, but in addition to this promotion, you're also marketing the Elyx brand with pop-up trucks. I believe 3 cities around the country.
That's right.
Tell me about the pop-up trucks and what function they serve.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things going on. There's a pop-up truck, there's vodka, there's pineapples. It gets a little confusing.
We'll unpack it one thing at a time. Okay, so starting with the trucks.
There is trucks. So part of what we're doing when we're giving back, well, firstly, we're working with this organization called Water for People. They're really an amazing non-profit that are helping solve the world water crisis. So part of what we're doing with them is not just giving back, but helping to raise awareness for them and for the issue. And what better way to do it than with a giant water truck? So we have a 1949 Ford, which we've converted into a water truck, which we're driving around the country. And at the back of it, we're selling gift packs, which sell bottles of vodka, Absolut Elyx, and copper pineapples, which are our drinking vessels. What connects them to water is we're giving back from everything we sell. So every bottle of Elyx we sell provides a week's supply of water for someone in need. Oh, wow. And every pineapple we sell will provide a month's supply of water.
Wow, now where is this water going? Third world countries or specific countries?
Yeah, so it's Water for People operate in 9 countries around the world, mostly in developing countries. And then they're very, very focused working with communities to build sustainable water solutions. So this is not, you know, we're not sending bottles of Dasani to developing world. No, it's about providing sustainable water solutions. So it's building wells and creating filtration systems that are run by the local communities.
And water security globally, it really is a very important and critical issue. Talk to me a little bit more about why this particular issue and why this kind of effort with this brand. As you said, it's a luxury brand, which kind of is counterintuitive to charity.
Yeah, no, and that's well, I don't think it's counterintuitive to charity, but I think
straighten me out.
It is a little counterintuitive. Maybe when you get into luxury and then you get into the spirits segment, I think that's an industry that's typically associated with kind of selling a product on the back of sex and glamour and bling and excess. Now, we wanted to do something a little differently, and especially when we start with a product which we make with so much integrity. It's handcrafted. We source everything from one single farm in southern Sweden. This is an amazing product, and it's like, when it comes to selling it, we wanted to sell it in a way that does justice to the effort that goes into making it. So we wanted to buck the trend and not go with a typical approach and do something different and give back along the way. And then when we started thinking about it, well, vodka's over 50% water at its core. It's part of our product. And then, you know, looking at it on a bigger level, the World Economic Forum identified the water crisis as the #1 challenge facing the globe for the next 10 years. So it was a huge issue, and it's connected to our product. So there was a real fit there. It made sense.
Well, it's a great effort, and we're glad you're taking part in that. So back from water, back to vodka. Yep. Why does it seem like a lot of flavored vodkas are becoming more popular? Why is it, you think?
Well, I think flavored vodkas had a huge boom in the 2000s, and I think it's that idea of something new and novelty, and it's exciting. I don't know if they're still performing as strongly as they have been, and it's a little bit out of my area of expertise because with Absolut Elyx, we're just straight vodka. But
Just straight vodka.
It's a vodka
like your tagline, just straight vodka.
No nonsense vodka.
Right, okay.
But it is, I mean, we're not a flavor vodka, but it's definitely a vodka with a flavor and a taste and a texture. You know, we're not about creating a vodka that's typically this kind of odorless, colorless, tasteless spirit. We wanted to create something that has a texture and has a taste. And I think the challenge with vodka is not what you can take out. It's what you can leave in to really give it something special.
It sounds like you know it so well. So I wonder, what's your threshold? How many shots can you take of that vodka? Because
let's
you have
just
to
try.
taste it, right? Because I'm sure you have to do a lot of parties, a lot of taste tests, you know.
Well, it's I mean, it's a funny thing where I think a lot of my friends just think I'm doing vodka tastings the whole time. And, you know, we do drink our fair share of vodka, but I think when you're in the industry for some time, you definitely learn to kind of moderate and learn your balance pretty fast.
But if you had to,
You're not going to let this go,
can you drink half of that bottle?
Well, here's the
say?
question. Does your tolerance go up over time?
I'm not sure. There's definitely no scientific evidence to prove that, and I have no evidence to verify it personally either.
Okay. All right. I'm going to let you off that hook, Tom. Let me ask you, is there a difference in the appeal of vodka around the world in different regions of the world?
Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, I think the U.S. is definitely the biggest.
We're the biggest lushes.
Well, the biggest of the new markets, but of course, but Russia, of course, is the heart of vodka, and actually it's Russia, and there's what we call like the vodka belt. So you have Russia, and then it goes up into Scandinavia as well. Generally, the colder climates where maybe you want something a little stiffer to keep you warm. So actually, vodka has a history all through Scandinavia, and so it's no coincidence that Absolut and Absolut Elyx come from Sweden, where they have hundreds of years of experience in making vodka.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful bottle too. That's how I usually buy drinks, because I don't drink, I go buy the bottle. How much does this one retail for?
So a 1 liter bottle will retail for just under $50. And then a 750 is just under 40.
Okay.
Yeah, I must say, and I'm not a drinker, but I love these
She just wants the pineapples.
No, these are absolutely beautiful, and of course, the people that buy them, there's a portion of the proceeds that go to the Water for People. Is that correct?
That's correct, yeah.
But why the pineapple? The pineapple has a particular significance, doesn't it?
That's correct, yeah. So, well, firstly, I would say this is a beautiful piece, but of course, we're a drinks company, so it is, of course, it's possible to drink out of this. So there's a little straw hole here, and then you can also kind of turn it like this, and then it's a kind of a drinking chalice. But yeah, so yes, it's
Bill, our cameraman, wants it.
Everyone's excited. It is a Friday.
If it goes missing, you know where it is.
We've had a lot of these things stolen.
Oh wow.
We've got tracking devices on all of them now.
Right, is that right? One more wouldn't hurt. Right.
But
this one.
But yeah, the pineapple,
pineapple.
it's back to the pineapple. It's no coincidence, actually, and it's not connected necessarily to the fruit. It's more about the symbology of what it means. And for hundreds of years, the pineapple has been the symbol of hospitality. So back, hundreds of years ago, when a pineapple was a real scarcity, if you were to invite someone to your home and offer them fresh pineapple, that was the ultimate kind of gesture of hospitality, and it really meant you were welcome. And we loved that, and and as a kind of a brand that's wanted not to be about exclusiveness and pushing people out. We want to be very inclusive and warm and hospitable. We really loved this symbology of the pineapple. And now the fruit is a little more abundant these days and easier to get your hands on, so it doesn't quite have the same symbolic gesture. But this is our modern interpretation.
This really
of
is,
that.
I commend you. This is a beautiful piece. And in the spirit of hospitality, I kindly accept. Tom Roberts, it's been a pleasure speaking with you.
Yes, and when we have our office party, you bring the fresh vodka, we'll bring the fresh pineapples, and we'll have a good party. And real quick, tell everyone how they can participate and give back and follow one of your food trucks.
Well, you can give back direct, straight to Water for People. Or you can buy our product, and you can buy it online or in liquor stores. And then our truck, which is going to be in New York this weekend, and then it'll be traveling to LA and Miami, selling copper pineapples out of the back. But also you can go to absolutelyx.com, and we sell the product there, and we sell our copper pineapples there as well.
All right, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Right. And thanks for the pineapple.
We'll be right back.